Hello and welcome to Star Wars Outpost. Today we are covering the topic of Jango Fett's Mandalorian mentor, Jaster Mereel. Now, as of yet, the only parts of Jaster's character that have been brought to canon from Legends are his name, his status as a Mandalorian, as Jango Fett's mentor, and his sigil. We will get into these topics in detail during this video, but do take it with a grain of salt because this information could very well be brought into canon slightly different than it is in Legends. Now, Jaster Mereel was a human from Concord Dawn that served as a journeyman protector, or basically a glorified and highly respected police officer. Jaster Mereel held very strong morals, and when confronted with the corruption of a superior officer, he felt there was no other option except to kill him. This led to his exile from Concord Dawn, and he subsequently joined the Mandalorians. Mandalorians were renowned warriors, and because of Mereel's prowess in battle, he worked himself up to being Mandalore, the leader of all Mandalorians. As Mandalore, he issued a new guideline for the Mandalorian behavior called the Super Commando Codex. Remember, Jaster was a man of honor, and he noticed that many Mandalorian warriors had quite frankly become savage. He wanted to restore that honor to the clans and reinstitute old warrior codes. So this Super Commando Codex preached that Mandalorian warriors were to be highly paid and honorable mercenaries. Many Mandalorians agreed with this codex, but many did not. For example, the pacifist New Mandalorians rejected violence, and Death Watch wished to continue in their highly violent ways. This led to civil war among the Mandalorians, particularly among Death Watch and Mereel's faction, the True Mandalorians. Now, back on Concord Dawn, Jaster's position as journeyman protector was taken up by a Concord Dawn native named Fett. But when the war between the True Mandalorians and Death Watch was brought to Concord Dawn, Fett was killed, and his son Jango was taken as a Mandalorian foundling by none other than the former journeyman protector himself, Jaster Mereel. Jaster was like a father to Jango, and it was 6 years after Jango's rescue on Concord Dawn when Jaster was finally killed by enemy Tor Vizsla of Death Watch during a surprise battle on planet Corda 6. He died in Jango Fett's arms, and Jango decided to avenge his adoptive father's death by killing Vizsla himself, and Montrose, Jaster's second in command, who willingly abandoned him on the battlefield to die at Vizsla's hand. Following Mereel's death, Jango Fett took ownership of Mereel's starship, naming it Jaster's Legacy in Mereel's honor. He treasured that ship and even took on Jaster Mereel's name as a pseudonym, as a means of honoring his father. Again, in Legends, Boba Fett also took on Jaster Mereel's name as a pseudonym, and this often led to a lot of confusion as to whether or not Jaster was really dead. Boba Fett also wore a Journeyman Protector honor sash below his belt, and used Jaster Mereel's Journeyman Protector sigil on the chest plate of his armor, as we saw in Season 2, Episode 6 of The Mandalorian. So after considering this brief introduction to Jaster Mereel, I think it's safe to say that we wouldn't have Jango Fett, Boba Fett, the Clone Army as we know it, the Clone Wars as we know it, and so much more without Jaster Mereel. And now that he has slightly been brought into canon, it'll be really exciting to see if we get more on this fascinating character. That's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, we'd really appreciate your thumbs up. If you'd like more of our content, be sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment down below with what you'd like to see in a future video. Catch you guys in the next one.